Hello, everybody out there in live world, and welcome to our live where we're going to be talking today about how to grow a small business on social media. We're excited to have you with us. And as we go through the conversation, feel free to, let us know your thoughts. What are your ideas on how to grow your business on social media? And we're actually going to be having a couple of different conversations inside today's video. That's not them, the joys of live. We're going to talk about how to grow your social media for your business. We're going to talk about how to grow your business using social media. I know those seem similar, they're slightly different. We're going to talk about how do you market your business on Facebook, how to grow your small business on Instagram, how to grow via LinkedIn, and last but not least, how to grow up my small business. And it's not really like the grow up, like, hey, it's time for you to grow up. It's more the grow up of, how do we grow up the business to have more? So we are excited to have you again as you're watching this. Do let us know your thoughts on social media, what you've been able to do, how you've been able to grow your business. And we're going to start off talking about how do you grow social media for your business. And it's one thing to have a page or a profile. However, if nobody follows you, friends you, connects with you, nobody's going to see what you've got going on. And so I think organically is a really great way to start when you're getting started, I guess, or even now, because some of us may have, like I think I joined social media, Facebook 2008. And so I've been on a while, but are there people that I know in real life, IRL? I'm not cool to know many of those, but I've seen that lately. Are there people I know in real life that I've not yet connected to on social media? Whether this is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, there's so many different platforms that you can be doing. So I am interested, for those of you watching also, what is the platform that you are typically utilizing? And so, hey, Liz, thanks for the hi. Glad to see you joining us today. And for those of you watching on Facebook, just an FYI, you may want to include your name because sometimes it'll show up your name, other times it won't. So just to let you know. And hello, good to see you here with us, Lisa. So as we're thinking about this, ask people to follow you, to friend you. I know many in marketing their business have an email list they've been using. Could you go through your email list and say, hey, if we're not friends yet, hey, if we're not connected yet, hey, if you're not a part of my group yet, utilize the people that you know and ask them to join you. And then you can also ask for their help. Now, I've seen it before. People will share a page and say, hey, check out this page. I think we got to do a little bit more than that. I remember I was talking to a networking partner, and her name was Melissa, and her goal was she wanted 5 new Facebook fans a day. And I happened to be meeting with her later in the day. So I went on social media, Facebook actually, and said, hey, Melissa is trying to get 5 new Facebook fans, Facebook likes on her page, and I'm hoping you can help me out. Do me a favor, comment below once you've liked the page. And I think it works because it's like, okay, I've got 5 that I'm trying to do. So it's a small number, it's attainable. And let me know when you've done it. It gives people the opportunity to make a part. Because if you just say, hey, check out this page, I'm probably not going to check out that page. But if there's that ask for help, if there's that involvement, I think it can be very powerful. And so I'm all about the referrals. That's my preferred method to grow my business. So you can certainly ask for help when it comes to referrals on social media. Now, if we look on this next idea of how to build your business using social media, see, I told you these are going to be a little bit different. To me, I love social media because it gives us the opportunity to create visibility and credibility. We get to be seen as long as we've got those followers, right? We get people to hear what's going on in our world. So it is important, though, not to sell all the time. Like, it's called social media, not selling media, whichever way you want to go. And so I think we will really want to think about, okay, are we being social some of the time? And so two of my favorite things to do on social media, number one is horn tooting. I think horn tooting is a great way to tell people about your business without selling too much. And a horn toot simply a couple of sentences sharing here what going great in my world. Now we actually horn toot naturally. It's a normal thing for us to do when we're excited, though this one we're going to be focused a little bit on business. Though I'll be honest, yesterday I shared a post. I'm super excited because I just found 4 Stephen King novels. Like, I'm walking in the neighborhood and somebody's got a bunch of books crammed into the recycle bin. And on the top are 4 hardback Stephen King novels. And I was like, I was talking to my sister at the time. I'm like, is it weird to take out? Like, they're in really good condition. So I was super excited. So I posted on social media, here are my 4 new Stephen King novels that I just got. I was all excited about it. Though it was almost a mile from home and it's 10 pounds worth of books. Kind of awkward because they're 4 huge hardback books. Anyway, I digress. Kind of, but it's an example of a horn toot. We share this stuff when we're naturally excited. So sharing about our business is another way that we can do it. So instead of me saying, hey, check out this program coming up, I could say, oh, I'm super excited that Jake and Judy just enrolled in the Ignite Your Business program. Instead of saying, hey, have you signed up yet for my 5-day referral challenge? I could share, oh, I'm super excited. I'm just launching my very first 5-day referral challenge in my Facebook group. You should come check it out. And really, if you want to come check it out, because we will get started at the end of the month. It's August 30th. So it's a for real thing. I've gotten plenty of sponsors and people included in my charity work. I've gotten people to programs. I've horn tooted on behalf of my fellow network partners. So you can really utilize horn tooting as a great way to grow your business. Now, I mentioned there was a second way that I enjoy using social media to grow my business, and that's referral request. And I'm just sitting here thinking, I can't believe I don't have in my captions the referral request. And I don't think that's the first time I've had this thought. I'm like, oh yeah, because I was just like adding some things in. So I'll just tell it to you. And for those of you watching this after the fact, I'll probably put it on the screen. But one of the things I think that's really powerful is asking for referrals. Now, I wouldn't put out there, hey, I'm asking for referrals. Do you know anybody that needs my product or service? Because you ain't going to get nothing from that. Nope, sorry. But you could say, I'm expanding my business and I need your help. Who do you know who? And then insert the specific referral request that you're looking for. And so I actually recommend you use that verbiage. Who do you know who? Because the mind, it can hear it differently. You can't really say no to who do you know who. So if you're afraid of getting the no, ain't going to happen. And then B, give us a really specific request. So who do you know who is the membership director of the local chamber of commerce? Who do you know who hosts a podcast that brings guests on to have them interviewed? I'm expanding my business and I need your help. Who do you know who? And give us a specific referral request. For those of you watching this live, put those requests in the chat box. Oh, not the chat box. In the comment box, and we'll share it. For those of you that are watching this after the fact, go ahead and put in the comments below, what is your specific referral request? How would you fill in that? Who do you know who? And I know I went really quickly through horn tooting and asking for referrals, though I do have longer videos on both of those topics on my YouTube channel. So if you want to head over to YouTube, I love the little restream because it gives you the opportunity to here's my YouTube. So if you go to youtube.com/Tiffanie Kellog, super simple, super easy. You can put that in there. And I've got the horn tooting and asking for referrals. So Lisa, I see I've got expanding my business and I need your help. Who do you know who? How would you feel fill in that blank? I'm curious. And whomever you are on Facebook, I am sorry, it does not tell me who you are on Facebook. It just says Facebook user. So I'm expanding my business is a great tool. Thanks for sharing. All right. So we'll come back and see what else we get from I'm expanding my business and I need your help. So give me your examples that you would be using. So as we're on this idea of, growing a business on social media, I think it's time for us to turn to Facebook specifically. One of the things that has grown wildly popular, especially over the past 2 years or so, is Facebook groups. The way the Facebook algorithms are working, people aren't seeing fan pages nearly as much as they used to be. And so you've got that aspect going on. The other thing that was interesting, I was just talking to my health coach, Danielle Rush, and she was talking about, the Facebook group is more of the community. And so I find that people are really utilizing those Facebook groups to help create that visibility and credibility, create that community, being seen, giving people the opportunity to work together, learn together, play together, get to know each other. And if it's your group, then you're the host or the hostess with the mostest, and it gives you the opportunity to put yourself in that visibility and credibility spot. And I've also seen people do challenges on social media. I am trying my first Facebook challenge starting August 30th. So the last Monday of 2021 of August, we will be starting our 5-day Facebook group referral challenge. The goal is to get and give more referrals. So that's kind of like what I feel like we're doing on Facebook. Now, when it comes to LinkedIn, Instagram next, sorry. So when it comes to Instagram, Reels have become very popular. People are seeing those more than just the stories and the posts. And here's the thing. It changes all of the time. It would be nice to say, here's the way it's going to be. Here's what's happening. But with all the different platforms, they're always trying new things. They're always expanding. I mean, look at Clubhouse, which burst onto the scene. And then everybody was like, ooh, are you an Apple user? Because then you can go to Clubhouse. Now Facebook is having audio. So I'm not that cool yet. I have not figured that one out. You let me know your thoughts. Are you active on Clubhouse? Are you using the Facebook audios? But so with Instagram, the Reels right now, which is on my to-do list, I haven't tried yet, are really popular. And so perhaps you can do that. And I'm not even touching TikTok here because I'm still waiting. I have not yet got on TikTok. It's an interesting thing, and this is what I'm going to call a Tiffanie tangent, talking about something that maybe isn't on the list of today's agenda, but I think there's value to it. I think that it's really easy to overextend yourself on social media or spend way too much time on social media. So you have to make a determination of, okay, where is my time best spent? And I really think that you're much better off to be really powerful and strong in 1 or 2 social medias versus weak and diluted in 4, 5, 6, 7 social medias. Now, it doesn't mean you have to do it all. I've got Courtney Nestler of Bright House Solutions that, Bright Light Solutions, wrong company, that helps with my social media on Facebook and Instagram. I have Mash and Louder who help with my LinkedIn business. There's a lot of people out there that can help you out. And so sometimes using the experts can be a huge help. So just a little thought. Now, how do you grow your business on LinkedIn? I think it's all about creating those relationships. And so commenting, interacting with the people that you're trying to build the relationships with on LinkedIn, I think is one of the most powerful ways to go. And so maybe take a few extra minutes each day to scroll through the network of the people that you're trying to develop and nurture those relationships on. And, do some liking, do some commenting, do some interacting. Don't send them a direct message and say, hey, do you want to buy from me? Because the answer is no, we don't. Take the time to develop the relationship on social media, just like you would if we were in person. All right, so we've got some answers here, or some examples. So this one we have from Lisa. I'm expanding my business. Who do you know who is a chiropractor that talks about overall health with their patients? Love it, Lisa. The only thing I might add to that is what part of town or the country are they in, just to be a teeny bit more specific. This comes from David Lugo, who is hanging out with us on Facebook. I'm expanding my business and I need your help. Who do you know who uses direct mailers or complains about their slow work computer which my husband has a total issue with that, but that's a different story, or who is moving into the office. I've got a Facebook user, which I'm guessing is Matt Wilkerson, but he did not put his name up there. He says, what about using avocado toast in social media? I'm good with avocado toast all the time. And it's funny because I don't eat avocado toast out that often because I'm like, I eat it at home all the time. But the other day I'm like, I really should have just got an avocado toast because I love me some avocado toast. And another one of our Facebook, the algorithms are supposed to be amazing. I'm assuming this is about TikTok. TikTok is really taking off. Will it stick around? I mean, it's been around for a while, and I'm almost at that point of, okay, yeah, I'm going to bite the bullet. And whomever is on Facebook, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. All right. So the last topic that I wanted to cover in this how to grow a small business on social media is really just about how do you grow your small business. And I think we have to think about, what's the best way. We've got advertising, we've got PR, which is where I include social media. We have advertising, cold calling and referrals. And as I mentioned early on in the video, I'm all about the referrals. I actually have a program, 5 Steps to Referral Success. Some of that does apply to what we have going on in social media. Some of it is dealing with actual individual relationships. So it's a free 5-week program. So if you want to check it out, the link is bit.ly/TK5steps. Gives you the opportunity to get some information, some referrals to help you grow your business while you're also growing your business on social media. Thanks everybody for being here with us today. We look forward to seeing you next week for our live, or we have content coming out on a daily on our YouTube channel. So go check it out. And thank you for being here for how to grow a small business on social media. Happy networking, y'all.